All right, y'all, buckle up, because what just went down in Huntsville might be the juiciest, wildest mess we've seen all year. Picture this: Wanda, yes, Miss Wanda, going live on her channel, spilling secrets, dropping hints, and allegedly trying to make a favor for a favor deal in the middle of a real life lawsuit involving Maurice Scott. Hold up, did she really just offer confidential info to influence a legal case on camera? And for what a little social media leverage. A scoop for a blogger. Y'all, this isn't your regular reality TV drama. This is straight up cinematic chaos unfolding in real time. People are replaying clips, screenshots are flooding social media, and the Huntsville streets are talking like it's the Super Bowl of gossip. So who called DHR on her? Was this some vendetta from a blogger, or is Wanda just stirring the pot because she can? And let's not forget, this isn't just Wanda being Wanda. This involves the Scott family. Lawsuits, shady deals, and yes, all those messy backdoor connections we love to dissect. Stick around, because what we're about to uncover, it's bigger, juicier, and messier than you think. And you do not want to miss a single detail. Are you ready to dive into the drama that's shaking Huntsville to its core? Let's go. Wanda, the queen of Huntsville chaos, did not just go live for fun. She went live like she was the main character in a drama series and forgot it wasn't scripted. According to sources who asked to remain anonymous, Wanda has been simmering over frustrations with bloggers, reality TV personalities, and the entire Scott family drama. And this live stream was her moment to stir the pot in the most explosive way possible. Maurice Scott, already in the middle of a high-profile lawsuit involving Miss Black Titanic, became the central figure in Wanda's broadcast when she dropped hints about having information that could influence the case. People watching were immediately on edge because Wanda allegedly reached out to True Tea, a blogger known for stirring up chaos, saying she had news you can use if True Tea would help her with the lawsuit situation. Then she reportedly said, "Drop the case. Drop the case. A favor for a favor," and social media instantly erupted. Screenshots and clips were circulating within minutes, and fans were dissecting every word as if it were evidence in a courtroom. Wanda's connection to the LMH world gave her insider access to family drama that bloggers could only dream of. And she used that access to create a scene that was equal parts scandal and theatrical performance. During the live, she called out multiple bloggers, teasing that she had more information than anyone could handle. Laughing as she recounted past grievances and airing grudges that had simmered for years. Her energy was electric, chaotic, and completely unfiltered. And while some statements seemed like typical Wanda exaggeration, others suggested real consequences if certain people didn't play ball, which had fans gasping and typing furiously in the live chat. By the time the broadcast ended, Wanda had managed to position herself as a provocateur at the center of a storm involving lawsuits, family reputations, and blogger rivalries. And the internet could not stop replaying clips and analyzing her every move. The DHR incident, where she was allegedly reported for drug use and had the authorities come to her home, appeared to fuel her frustration and urgency to speak out live. And the way she mixed personal grievances with legal implications blurred the line between reality, TV drama, and real-life consequences. Everyone in Huntsville and the online fandom knew that Wanda was not just a bystander anymore. She had inserted herself into ongoing legal matters in a way that could have repercussions. And every gesture, every pause, every sly grin was being analyzed for hidden meaning. Some defended her, claiming she was reacting emotionally to being targeted unfairly, while others whispered that she had crossed a line that might come back to haunt her, whether she intended to influence a lawsuit or simply vent on camera. Wanda had succeeded in creating a viral sensation, drawing attention to the Scott family bloggers and herself in a way that guaranteed people would be talking for days. Her live broadcast demonstrated that in Huntsville, Wanda is not just part of the drama. She is a force capable of amplifying chaos and making the streets, the fans, and the internet hang on her every word. Wanda's live broadcast did not just stir the pot. It detonated a full-blown controversy that had fans, Bloggers and even casual viewers glued to their screens, analyzing every word and gesture like forensic evidence. Immediately after the stream, social media exploded with speculation, with some claiming Wanda was trying to orchestrate a secret deal to manipulate the ongoing lawsuit involving Maurice Scott and Miss Black Titanic, while others insisted she was simply venting her frustration after the DHR incident, which she claimed was triggered by false accusations. Anonymous sources close to the LMH cast revealed that Wanda has always been a lightning rod for drama, often finding herself at the center of conflicts whether she intends to be or not. And this live stream was just another chapter in a long history of controversial actions. Viewers dissected her comments, noting the repeated mention of favor for a favor and the way she directly called out true tea, suggesting that she might have information that could influence opinions or outcomes in a case that is already high profile and sensitive. Beyond that, insiders say Wanda has been connected to private family conversations and events, giving her a perspective and access that the average blogger could never dream of. And she used that to her advantage during the live, hinting at details and situations that made the audience lean closer and keep replaying clips for verification. The public reaction was immediate and intense, with debates erupting over whether Wanda crossed a legal line or was merely being her outspoken, no-filter self. And the live chat and social media feeds were filled with people laughing, gasping, and sharing timestamps of every statement she made as though they were evidence in a courtroom drama. Some self-proclaimed investigative bloggers claimed they had uncovered leaked reports, suggesting that Wanda has been quietly collecting information on the Scotts and others for months, storing numbers, messages, and other details that she could allegedly use strategically. And while these claims were unverified, they fueled the narrative that Wanda was not just speaking off the cuff, but maneuvering behind the scenes to influence outcomes. The situation became even more chaotic when fans started speculating that Wanda's remarks could create tension within the Scott family, particularly for Maurice and Kimmy, who are already under scrutiny and dealing with the pressures of legal proceedings. And the thought that an outspoken family member might be complicating matters made headlines virtually overnight. To the public, it seemed as though Wanda had intentionally blurred the line between entertainment, personal vendettas, and real-world consequences. And every replay, every clip shared, and every comment online amplified the drama exponentially, turning a single live broadcast into what many described as a full-blown scandal. The combination of her history, the ongoing lawsuit, her familial connections, and her dramatic presentation created a spectacle that was irresistible to the audience, with each statement being analyzed for hidden meanings, potential manipulations, or even subtle threats. And even those who typically avoided drama could not look away from the whirlwind that Wanda had created with a single live stream. The intensity of reactions made it clear that Wanda's influence extends beyond just stirring conversation. She has the power to create viral controversy at will, and for better or worse. She had successfully inserted herself into the center of a story that had legal, social, and familial ramifications that would be debated long after the broadcast ended. The fallout from Wanda's live broadcast was immediate and relentless, with speculation, gossip, and wild theories spreading across social media like wildfire. And it became clear that what started as a venting session had transformed into a full-blown controversy that threatened to pull in everyone connected to the Scott family. Legal experts and amateur sleuths alike began debating whether her comments about dropping the case in exchange for information could be interpreted as interference or even tampering. And while nothing had been officially filed, the mere suggestion had people buzzing, questioning the implications and imagining the worst-case scenarios. The public reaction ranged from shock to amusement, with some viewers laughing at Wanda's audacity and others warning that she might have just put herself in serious hot water, noting that lawsuits and legal proceedings are not playgrounds for deals or favors. At the same time, insiders close to the Scott family reportedly scrambled to assess any potential impact, with Maurice and Kimmy likely shaking their heads at the thought that a family member might inadvertently complicate an already delicate situation. Wanda's words could reflect on them personally and professionally. Bloggers and commentators wasted no time dissecting the live clip, creating hours-long breakdown videos and speculating about Wanda's intentions, with some suggesting she had carefully orchestrated her statements to pressure certain parties while maintaining plausible deniability. Meanwhile, the rumor mill went into overdrive, with fabricated leaks of supposed documents and private messages circulating to reinforce the narrative that Wanda was maneuvering behind the scenes to gain leverage. And even though most of these claims were unverified, they fueled an even larger online frenzy. The intensity of the reactions highlighted the powerful intersection between reality TV drama, family dynamics, and legal matters, showing that when someone like Wanda gets involved, chaos follows almost immediately. People were debating whether she was reckless or cunning, whether she intended harm or was simply being herself, and regardless of her motives, the situation had sparked conversations about accountability, influence, and the consequences of mixing entertainment with real-world stakes. The atmosphere in Huntsville and online became electric, with every mention of Wanda's name prompting theories, memes, and commentary. And it became impossible for anyone involved to ignore the ripple effects of her live statements. By the time the dust began to settle, it was clear that Wanda had succeeded in dominating the conversation, creating tension, suspense, and curiosity that ensured the drama would continue unfolding in unpredictable ways. And for the fans, bloggers, and family members watching closely, one thing was certain: this was far from over. And the next move in this saga would be watched with bated breath. Can you believe everything we just uncovered? Wanda's live broadcast has shaken Huntsville, stirred up the Scott family drama, and left fans and bloggers scrambling for answers. And now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think was really going on behind the camera? Was Wanda seriously trying to make a favor-for-favor deal? Or was this just her signature way of speaking her mind and stirring the pot? Could her words have real consequences for Maurice and Kimmy? Or is this just another viral moment that will blow over in a few days? We want to hear your thoughts, your theories, and even your wildest predictions. Drop them in the comments because the conversation isn't over, and every opinion matters when the drama is this intense. If you're here for the latest, the juiciest takes, and the most in-depth breakdowns of reality TV chaos, make sure you hit that like button because it helps us know you want more content just like this. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because Huntsville never sleeps, drama never stops. And we'll be here breaking down every shocking, wild, and unbelievable twist as it happens. Stay tuned, stay alert, and keep sipping that tea because the next chapter in this saga is coming. And trust me, you do not want to miss a second.